Alright, every time I get a new figure out of this collection, I like to do an update video. Do a quick recap. Marvel superheroes from Toy Biz. I only had this one when I was a little kid, because I wasn't that little anymore. I was probably like 13, 14 when these came out, and it was not cool to collect toys back in 1990 if you were 13 or 14. But they came out after Batman the movie figures, and I picked up this Robin recently at a flea market for like $2, and he was all mangled up, and I figure I'd give him a good home here because I'm like the animal rescue of Batman figures from that time. But then they also had DC superhero figures. Then after that, they moved up back on to Marvel. They had all the top heroes. They had Captain America. They had the Hulk. They had the Punisher. And they even had a talking Punisher. And they had talking Venom. I had videos covering those. And then they moved on to the X-Men. Look at that. We got Wolverine. But I got two more figures. One I forgot if I actually covered or not, but I'll go back over it. We got Cyclops. Alright, look at that. Look. And he's got a little mechanism in the back that lights up his eyes. I did not put a new battery in it because I cannot take him out. Look. He still lights up. 30 years later, he's still lighting up. Whoa. So yeah, we got that figure. Did I put him in the last video? I don't remember, but main event figure. Boom, we got Iron Man. The man himself, Mr. Marvel. Hoo-ha. Alright, mine's not in very good condition. He doesn't really stand up so well. He's floppy, and he's missing a part. He's supposed to be able to take off his armor. So I usually just sit him down on my dresser like that anyway. All the rest of the figures, but let's unarm him. Alright, without his armor, he looks pretty weird looking. He looks like a plucked chicken. I would not have designed this figure myself like this if I was working for Toy Biz, but hey, he's got a play feature. You can take his armor off. The hinges on this one are like holding on by a thread. I did not pay much for this figure, although you can pick one up on eBay for decent condition. You can probably get them for like $15 mint. Probably get them $20 in the package. But when I'm out and about and I'm in the wild, I see a figure like this and he's almost complete. Hell yeah, I'm picking him up. Like this, you look on eBay for an extra part. These are lost forever. Even if they do sell it, somebody's probably going to sell it for probably as much as the whole figure. Just go get the new figure. Live with it. It's incomplete. Here's a shot of him from behind. Get a good close up there. His head's giant. You know, now they got like a million different Iron Man figures out there, but back in the day, this is the second one. The first one was the Mego one from the 70s. Then we got this guy. Then we got this guy. And then there's a million other figures, and then this is probably the most recent one that came out. And the collection grows. You know what's great about this collection? Look at it. Look how colorful it is. Got a red guy, a green guy, a blue guy, a red and blue guy. Boom. Great looking display. This looks like an awesome, fun display to have. I hope it gets bigger. I know I can find more figures. I see them all the time. I also have almost completed my entire first wave of Secret Wars. And I'm going to be making a video of that soon. I just got to wait for a few things to come in the mail. From eBay. See, now that this collection is growing, I could do something I've been always wanting to do. My favorite Marvel characters, of course, is always number one, Spider-Man. Back in the day, probably would have been Hulk. Then Captain America. Then Iron Man was probably way down there, and he's probably tied with Punisher, and Wolverine was kicking around there too. But since all the Marvel movies came out, boom, Iron Man, he's jumped all the way up to number 2. Hulk's down. Captain America, he's probably 2B, and he's 2A, and Spider-Man, of course, is still number 1A. But we have all my favorite Marvel characters. Actually, they don't even have a figure of the original Human Torch. The one from the 40s. I love that character for some weird reason. Got a lot of reprints with him. They're always fun to read. Human Torch versus Submariner. If you haven't seen that, go read it. Like I said, you can get all these figures for like mostly under $10. Rare to find any of them actually complete, but who cares for under $10? Good stuff. There's a vintage toy store in this one mall I go to, and I go to that mall probably every other week because it's the only place around here with a Panda Express. I get my Panda Express. I pick up a figure. Boom. I got an Iron Man. I got Beijing beef, orange flavored chicken. That was a great afternoon. Got that. We got that. The collection grows.